Right friends, welcome back to True False series. This is the 9th module. Let us look at the first statement. From 1st April 2010, interest on savings bank deposits are calculated on daily basis. Absolutely correct. From April 1st 2010, interest on savings bank deposits are being calculated on daily basis. You may have 1 lakh rupees in your savings bank deposit today. Tomorrow you may have 10,000 rupees, but it will be calculated on daily basis depending on the balance in your account on that particular day. Look into the second one. Private limited companies can sell equity or bonds debentures to public to raise capital for expansion. There is a difference between private limited companies and public limited companies. Only public limited companies can raise, only public limited companies can raise from market by issue of bonds or debentures or by selling shares from public. Only public limited companies can raise money. That's why they are called public limited companies. But private limited companies cannot raise money from the markets, and they can raise money only from the limited partners, or you can say private limited companies can raise money only from limited constituent partners, not from public openly. And you should be very clear about private limited company, public limited company. Please don't forget the difference between public sector enterprise and private sector enterprise. If the government is the majority shareholder, that is public sector enterprise. If the government is minority shareholder or government has got no say in the affairs of a enterprise, then it is called a private sector enterprise. Right? So please don't confuse between private limited company and public limited company, and public sector enterprise and private sector enterprise, because many people confuse with these terms. DSCR is debt service coverage ratio, which indicates the ability of a company to meet its long term debt obligations. This is absolutely right sentence. This is the debt service coverage ratio. Debt service coverage ratio means what are the debt obligations, because companies are established by taking loan from banks or financial institutions. They are required to pay something every month. They have to service the loan, and for that purpose their cash flows should be sufficient, and the term DSCR or debt service coverage ratio is the ratio basically looks at your cash flows in the numerator and your servicing of loan in the denominator, right? So DSCR talks about ability of a company to meet its long-term debt obligations if its cash flows are more than the amount which is to be serviced, then the company is perceived to be safe. Deposits in NRE and FCNR accounts are fully exempted from tax in India. Absolutely right sentence. Indian government has got no say on those monies. Deposits in NRE and FCNR accounts are fully exempted from tax in India, but NRO accounts, because they are basically the money earned in our country, that's why that is taxable in India, but not NRE and FCNR, because they are earned on foreign land, not in India. As per 2011 census, female literacy rate is 65.46%, whereas male literacy rate is 82.14%. Please don't forget this is the right sentence. NPCI is the subsidiary of Reserve Bank of India. Absolutely wrong. NPCI was established so as to integrate all the retail payments. One ATM should be connected to the other bank ATM. One bank customer may have access to other bank. So keeping all these things in mind, NPCI or National Payments Corporation of India was established. That was established by 10 core promoter banks, not by RBI. Please don't forget, NPCI is not the subsidiary of Reserve Bank of India. The subsidiaries of Reserve Bank of India are Bharatiya Reserve Bank Note Mudran Private Limited, DICGC and NHB So these are the organizations which are the subsidiaries of Reserve Bank of India, but not NPCI. Process by which a mortgage bank collects the timely payment of interest and principal from borrowers is known as amortization. Is absolutely wrong. The term here is loan servicing, or you can say servicing of loan. The process by which the borrower will pay back to the lender at the scheduled intervals is servicing of loan. When the time period increases, the interest rates on FD accounts will also increase. Absolutely correct. When the time period increases, the interest rate on fixed deposit account will also increase. White label ATMs will have the logo of a commercial bank. Absolutely wrong. White label ATMs will have their own logo, and Tata Communications established first white label ATM in this country, and they have their own logos, right, just like IndiCash, right. Look into the next one. The interest rates on commercial paper is issued in the form of promissory note by high rated corporates to borrow money from public for short term, and the interest rates on commercial paper are normally higher than bonds or debentures and lesser than the corporate loans. By issue of commercial paper, corporates are normally expected to get loans from market. They can borrow from market, yet lesser interest rates in comparison to the corporate loans interest rates of the banks. That's why they are going to the public to collect money from public for their short term requirements. But please don't forget, all the companies cannot issue commercial paper. There are let down guidelines for issue of commercial paper. Look into the next one. World Savings and Retail Banking Institute is situated in Brussels, Belgium. Absolutely right sentence. This World Savings and Retail Banking Institute is situated in Brussels. Brussels is in Belgium. For manufacturing sector, to qualify as medium enterprise, as per the MSME Act, these are bifurcated. As per the MSME Act, the classification of micro, small and medium enterprises are bifurcated, and we are talking about manufacturing sector now. There is another classification for services sector. In manufacturing sector, for medium enterprise, the investment limits are above rupees 5 crores but up to rupees 10 crores. Please don't forget, it is above rupees 5 crores and up to rupees 10 crores. Then in the manufacturing sector, it will be classified as medium enterprise as per MSME Act of 2006, and please correct this sentence. Information obtained from Unique Identification Authority of India through eKYC process is considered as officially valid document for KYC. Absolutely correct. This information obtained from Unique Identification Authority of India through eKYC, that means in electronic way, is also considered as authoritative document or officially valid document for KYC. Look into the next one. Fiscal policy is the prerogative of the Government of India. Absolutely correct. Fiscal policy talks about revenue and expenditure. That is the whole prerogative of the Government of India. Reserve Bank of India has got no say in that. Look into the next one. DSIPs are nominated by Reserve Bank of India. Absolutely correct. This is domestic systemically important banks. DSIPs means domestic systemically important banks. That means they are too big to fail. Recently, State Bank of India and ICICI Bank were nominated as DSIPs, and these are nominated by Reserve Bank of India as per the norms laid down internationally, right? Samurai bonds are yen denominated bonds. If the bonds are rupee denominated, the name is masala bonds. Yen denominated bonds are samurai bonds. Like that, it has got its nomenclature when the bonds are released in one particular currency. So the given sentence is absolutely correct. For self-help groups, KYC verification of all the members is not required. Absolutely correct. For all the members in self-help group, KYC verification is not required because self-help groups works with the fundamental principle of joint liability. The minimum maturity of infrastructure bonds issued by banks is 7 years. For funding to infrastructure, Reserve Bank of India allowed banks to issue infrastructure bonds and the minimum time period prescribed is 7 years. Please don't forget, the given sentence is right. The sex ratio as per 2011 census is 940 females per 1000 males. Please don't forget. The sex ratio is 940 females per 1000 males as per 2011 census. In Kisan Vikas Patras, the lock-in period is 2.5 years. In Kisan Vikas Patras, the lock-in period means you cannot withdraw that money. In Kisan Vikas Patras, up to 2.5 years, you have no right to touch that money. So that is the lock-in period. Your money will be locked up for 2.5 years. Kisan Vikas Patras were discontinued in between and later on Government of India started last year, and in this Kisan Vikas Patras your money doubles in 100 months. Please don't forget, and the lock-in period is 2.5 years. In Kisan Vikas Patras, there is no upper limit on the investments. Absolutely right sentence. And it is sold in 4 denominations: rupees 1000, rupees 5000, rupees 10,000, rupees 50,000. Right? Look into the next one. Loan against Kisan Vikas Patra is not available. But this is wrong. Loan against Kisan Vikas Patra is available. Please correct the sentence. And it can be transferred to other person by endorsement and delivery. So Kisan Vikas Patra can be transferred to other person. And second thing is, loan against Kisan Vikas Patra is also available. Kisan Vikas Patra can be given as a collateral while taking loans from banks. Absolutely right. And minimum investment is rupees 1000. There are 4 denominations available. I have already told you 1000, 5000, 10,000, 50,000. So the given sentence is absolutely correct. Look into the next one. Income through Kisan Vikas Patras is fully taxable. Absolutely correct. And the mode of investment is either by cash or by check. Right? So income through Kisan Vikas Patras is fully taxable and the mode of investment can be made either by cash or by check. Please correct this sentence. Right, with this let us conclude the 9th module. Please do join for 10th module. Have a nice day. Thank you.